Sister Wives Preview. Kody Brown cries over destroyed family. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my shocking news channel. Sister Wives star Kody Brown seems to be in a negative headspace now that his family has crumbled apart for good. This season, he's reflecting on the end of his relationships and comparing them to Cher and Sonny Bono's split. Kody Brown can't seem to move past his breakups. It's been several years since Kody Brown had 4 wives, but it seems like he's still struggling to adjust. In an upcoming episode, he likens his triple divorce to the infamous Sonny and Cher breakup. When Sonny and Cher got divorced, I was 6, I was 5, and it broke my heart, the family patriarch shares in a clip from Sunday night's new episode. It freaked me out. I was like, divorce is the biggest evil of, it's just something that saddened me. At 6 and 7 years old, I had no awareness that the concept of divorce was real. Kody continues. Sonny and Cher getting a divorce devastating. Does that really happen? This isn't supposed to be part of the story that I'm writing about myself, he emotionally shares in the confessional. You know what I mean. And everybody's their story. You're the author of your story. My story is taking a turn. Now, Kody Brown wants nothing more than his family to adjust to their new normal. Things aren't great at the moment, but he hopes they'll all find some common ground again. We've crashed the ship. We survived. We're on the shore, but we crashed the ship. That's the realization. We crashed the ship, and that does make me terribly sad, the father of 18 admits through tears. The family patriarch keeps putting down his exes. Over the last few seasons, fans have grown increasingly aggravated with Kody Brown. In confessionals, he constantly mourns the loss of his big polygamous family. But when speaking to his ex-wives and children, he does nothing but berate them. This season, fans couldn't believe how poorly he spoke to his first wife, Meri Brown. Publicly humiliated by Meri's release from the marriage, Kody did not apologize to or empathize with Meri. Instead, he went on the attack, deflecting the blame onto her as he continued his not-so-subtle and ongoing character assassination of Meri with his vengeful comments, one viewer wrote on Reddit after a new season 19 episode. To most viewers, Kody Brown's tears seem incredibly insincere. Will he ever be able to properly make amends with his estranged family members? Undeniably, the Brown put a lot of significance on jewelry. Many of their storylines have blended necklaces or rings into the picture. Furthermore, they owned My Sister Wives closet as well. Now, Sister Wives star Robyn Brown shows off a piece of her jewelry that has fans comparing it to placenta. Sister Wives puts big significance on jewelry. In Sister Wives, there have been several focal points on the significance of jewelry for the family. For instance, when Robyn Brown entered the family, Meri Brown made a gesture to get her a claddagh ring. Furthermore, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn all surprised Kody Brown with a claddagh ring to represent his bond with all 4 women. Likewise, Kody went through a phase of designing jewelry. During that time, he made 4 individual necklaces for his wives to highlight different aspects of their relationships. Ironically, Meri Brown's was to represent her loyalty. Additionally, Christine Brown Woolley let the cat out of the bag during the season 18 tell-all when she laughingly shared how Kody melted down Meri's wedding ring to take away the power and control from her. However, Meri was livid that Christine exposed the family secret without her consent. Although it is still a touchy subject, fans are now wondering about one of Robyn's necklaces she wears prominently in several scenes. Fans question Robyn Brown's necklace. On Reddit, some fans question Robyn Brown's necklace and where she got it. First, a user says, necklace. Then, they add, I was wondering where she got her necklace from and how much it is. Also, I think I have this top in black and it's from Amazon. Furthermore, they post a screenshot of Robyn in a blue shirt with a cutout easily showcasing her large jewelry. All the wedding rings of the other wives melted down. I came here to say this. She wears them like a trophy. They don't have a claim on Kody anymore. While there were several comments about the necklace, some believe it resembles placenta jewelry. After giving birth, Parents can send off their baby's umbilical cord and placenta and have keepsake necklaces made. Whether fans were noticing the shape or the type of jewelry, several people's first thoughts were, placenta, when looking at Robyn Brown's necklace. It looks like a placenta, emo. Referring to Mykelti Brown Padron's recent chomping of her placenta, can you see teeth marks though? Additionally, someone says, can't get a close enough look, but it's probably hers, 'cause ya know, she did it first. Someone else joked, looks like Mykelti's placenta. Another echoes, it's a replica of Mykelti's half-eaten placenta. I love this post because I also zoomed in on it yesterday and tried to figure it out. Definitely MSWC. Do you really think she'd wear that cheap jewelry? Sis may try and sell that crap for high dollars, I doubt if she'd wear it. Bless all y'all that can get past her eyebrows to look at her necklace. And Blue Sister Wives star Kody Brown looks as if he may have duped the viewers over the last 2 seasons. If this is the case, he most likely did it for the drama this storyline created. His temper with the family seemed to keep the fans coming back episode after episode, but now it looks as if he might have planned it that way. Sister Wives. Kody Brown shatters family structure. Kody Brown played the general in the war against COVID for his troops, the Brown family. This Sister Wives patriarch offered his family a list of things they had to do. This included wiping down anything at all that came into any one of their 4 homes. Christine Brown was on the cusp of leaving at the times. Kody Brown's fury erupted when a couple of his wives bucked his system. His angst grew, even more, when his adult kids also jabbed at him about the rules. When Christine and Janelle Brown couldn't follow his lead, it created strained relationships. It got to the point that the family fractured into separate families. This left the Sister Wives patriarch spending all his time at Robyn Brown's house. That's because the father of 18 made it clear that she was the only wife abiding by his rules. So, the arguing and the anger from the adult kids poured out into the last 2 seasons over Kody's rules. But now it looks as if that might have been more for the camera. Kody's picture's worth 1,000 words. One of Kody's adult daughters, Mykelti Brown Padron, recently posted some photos online. These pictures seem to clear up the rumors that Kody isn't being much a grandfather these days. This Sister Wives daughter posted the photos of Kody, Robyn, and Robyn's kids when they came for a few visits. The first one is when Mykelti and Tony Padron's daughter Avalon Padron was only weeks old. Avalon Padron was born in April of 2021, but she's now a year old. Around the time she was born, Kody was online making fan-requested cameo videos. In some of those videos, he did his fair share of complaining about the rules he needed to enforce for COVID. Just like he said on Sister Wives, it was tough, but for those who didn't do it, he couldn't visit their home. That pretty much meant Christine and Janelle, along with their kids. Sister Wives. No masks, no social distancing. So, over a year ago, Robyn Brown and her kids along with Kody Brown visited Mykelti's little family. The pictures shared by this adult daughter from the Sister Wives show were warm family images. But they also contradicted what Kody said he had going on at home. Or more like what he led the fans into believing he had going on at home. Fans thought that Kody and his youngest wife masked up when anyone from outside their home was around. If they left their house, they made sure to socially distance themselves plus mask up. There's not any social distancing between the adults, kids, and the baby in these latest pictures. But on the show, Kody had that 10-foot rule in place between everyone in the family. That's even when they were outside in the fresh air. So, along with no space between them in these new pics, there's not a mask to be found in these photos. No one wears a mask even as they close in on the baby. She looks to be only weeks old in the photos above. Sister Wives pick and choose the rules. So, around the same time that these photos were taken of Avalon as an infant, Kody was going on and on about his list of rules. But when the Sister Wives cameras weren't around, it looks as if they did something different. People have asked before if a lot of what we see on the show is fake. This kind of thing might be what brings up that question. Mykelti also posted newer photos of Avalon with Kody Brown, Robyn and kids, so you know they visited a few times. This puts to bed the rumors that Papa Brown dropped his father and grandfather's duties. But it looks as if the Sister Wives fans saw the drama that was more created for the show than rolled out naturally. So, it looks like Kody Brown's COVID rules weren't as strict as the Brown family made them out to be. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown gets a save from one of Kody Brown's adult daughters. For that matter, he does too. The chatter continues around Kody and Robyn's relationships with other family members. So, it looks like one daughter wanted to show the other side of the story. Sister Wives, Kody Brown and Robyn Brown don't keep to themselves. While some fans believe Kody Brown is all about Robyn Brown and her kids, it seems that's not the case. And Mykelti Brown Padron took it upon herself to fill in the fans. Kody helped paint himself an ogre after several events seen on the Sister Wives show. Plus, when Christine Brown left, she told a story about the pain her shared husband caused that led to her failed marriage. As many mothers and grandmothers before them said, there are two sides to every story. So, many throw verbal stones at Kody Brown as well as Robyn today. That's because it looks as if they've severed themselves from the family. But that doesn't seem to be the case from where this daughter sits. It looks like Mykelti is aiming to set the story straight, or at least her part of the story. Sister Wives, story told in pictures. Mykelti Padron posted recent photos of her dad and his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. While it is great to see what they look like after months of being off the screen, these photos seem to tell a story. Mykelti never mentioned the bad image that swirls online about her sister wives' dad or his youngest wife. So, it is not as if she did this to lighten the image of Robyn Brown and Kody Brown. She didn't give a reason for sharing these personal moments with her dad and Robyn. But it sure could do a lot in the damage control department for the Sister Wives patriarch. Plus, what Mykelti had to say about Kody and wife number 4 differs from what many fans surmised. Sister Wives, one big happy family. Mykelti is the daughter of Christine Brown and Kody Brown. So, many would expect she'd have a bit of a grudge against her dad. Especially, after her mom shared some very personal info about her failed marriage to her father. Mykelti's comments and pictures seem to clear up a lot of fans' assumptions. She writes that her dad and Robyn Brown, along with Robyn's kids, came to visit. The first time they met her baby daughter Avalon Padron, she was only a few weeks old. Since that time they see each other and the bond between them all seems to grow. She writes, "So happy we've been able to continue to strengthen and foster our relationships together." Kody Brown, along with Robyn and her brood, show up in these Sister Wives family photos that cover about a year. Avalon was born in April of 2021, so she is a little over a year old today. Kody, Robyn, and her kids show up with Avalon ranging from when she was a few weeks old through today. TLC stars seen in a different light today. It's easy to see these visits are far from the strained relationship that Kody reportedly had with some of his kids. Peyton Brown, his son with Christine Brown, admitted he's not in the best place with his dad. But at the same time, he doesn't hold any grudges against his father or his youngest wife. He can't fault his sister wives' father for finding his soulmate in Robyn. But he does sound very tainted toward polygamy, or at least he seems adamant that it's not for him. So, while Kody Brown might tread on somewhat of a rocky road with his adult kids at times, it's not across the board. Mykelti made that clear. Plus this seems evident in the photos of their visits that are above in the article. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.